Okay. Okay, Cactus, I'm not done with you yet. Okay, during my last video, when I mentioned SCP-3785 as one of DJKaktus's greatest hits, and just like 2812, I mean, I found out that not a whole lot of people have read 3785, and this travesty will not stand. So, quick overview. SCP-3785 is a pocket dimension located somewhere in Georgia off of a highway, and the environment inside is a bunch of dirt paths, forested hills that just get steeper and harder to navigate the more north you go, and a bunch of those big electrical towers. Stanchions is apparently what they're called. No idea if I pronounced that right, but it doesn't really matter. It's always nighttime there, and there are several wooden signs that say Jasper's Hill and point north, and that's where this SCP gets its name. There has, so far, been one confirmed, keyword, entity in 3875, and it's Jasper himself. Okay, specifically, it's his 1980s custom Chevrolet Blazer. Said Blazer that can easily navigate this impossible terrain to chase its victims. This is a simple but a very unique anomaly, and it gets better immediately with the Discovery Addendum. Cactus's signature style shows up here right away, with the revelation that 3875 is an evolution of an already known local folklore, and we see some key details in this addendum that gets further explained down the line, specifically hanging upside down and headlights. It's in the following collapsibles that we see what makes 3875, to me, one of Cactus's greatest works. Cactus takes us from your basic, run-of-the-mill, anomalous location with a weird killer monster, all the way to a unique mix of folk horror, slasher villain, and eldritch horror all collaborating together to make something unique. Now, because I have discovered that not a lot of you have even read this article, I'm going to resist the temptation to dig deep into the addendums, explain everything to you, because I want you to read this one for yourself. I'm going to talk about a couple things, but I'm going to avoid the spoilers so that you can experience it on your own. And hopefully from there you'll agree and see why I think this is one of his best. Let me start by digging into why Jasper has become my favorite slasher monster in all of the wiki. Let's get the obvious point out of the way first. His method of hunting and killing is a Chevrolet Blazer. It's unique, it's stupid, and it's so very, very cool. It's probably the most unique twist on the slasher genre because it elevates that feeling of hopelessness that so many slasher villains give by having you run from a killer whose not only method of transportation but his method of killing gives him the advantage over you in every way in the environment. He can navigate the environment way better than you and take you out faster, all with the same tool. No other slasher villain has done this, as far as I know. I'm not an expert. That aside, Jasper is also amazing because of why he does what he does. In the addendums, which, again, I'm not going to dig too deep in so you can experience it for yourself, we find out just how strange this little pocket murder trail is. What does hanging upside down even mean? Or look like? What turns a man with an iconic off-roading vehicle into a murderous monster? Why is the sky like that? Is it just Jasper? Is he alone in this crusade? See, even human? And for all things holy, why is it a late 80s Chevrolet Blazer? Why is that so specific? Of all the things, everything else is vague, but nope, it's a late 80s customized Chevrolet Blazer. I just can't get over that. It's so stupid, but it works so well. Okay, so only some of these questions actually get answered, sort of, in the addendums, but it's got me so flabbergasted that, again, not many people have read this SCP. Yes, Project Paragon is fantastic. Yes, all of his Class 76 articles are amazing. I know 1730 is a masterpiece, but come on, it's still shocking that Kaktus somehow has hidden gems? The man who for many, is the SCP writer still has things that you have never read? I guess this is just a follow-up to the previous video I did, but come on now! He's done more than just what happened to Site-13, a voice behind me, all this other field trip. He's done so much more. I'm not even going to bother talking about all the Dado stuff. It's a bit too humorous for my like. I can't properly portray that. I'm not that funny. 3785 is a truly unique and interesting concept that I've not seen anyone do before or since. And it is astounding that no one's read it. I've not seen any discussion on it. I haven't even seen any content farms try and, cannibalize this for their own making. Just me in this case. It's a tragedy that some of the greatest works are hidden behind others that I guess were just blessed with the popularity. Everything is great. Everything is high quality that he has on the wiki. But there's just some that don't get the recognition they deserve. 3875 and 2812 are my two favorite Kaktus articles, and I think you should give them a try. That's about all I have to say about this one. If you haven't read 3785 yet, for the love of everything, go check it out. You're not gonna regret it. And don't worry, Rounder House, you're next on my list.